Now, dear students, it's a practical time we have, and last time we have discussed the vernier calipers. Now, still I am very much that attached to the vernier calipers, and I am discussed that how to properly use it for the various object. So last time we have made the discussion to measure the dimension of a given glass slab, and we have sorted out the dimension, and we got the volume and the surface area that area. Now dear students, last time I have used this one glass slab, and I have got the dimensions that in the part of the length, breadth and the height. Now somehow inside the lab, if we have given the opportunity that find out the diameter of a given spherical object. I don't have the solid object, but it's a type of a object that is called the tennis ball we have. And suppose this one is given inside of the lab to find out the basic dimension. So easily we know the concept that by the help of the external jaws we can find out the external diameter of this given ball. Okay, so and it is a symmetrical body we have, so from any section if you are just making the measurement of the diameter, so it comes the near about the same. Okay, so what is the basic method which I have used to demonstrate the practical? If you are using or if you are using the book or the any kind of the practical record, so it makes the very typical to you. So I am just suggesting the basic method that you can use here in the specified manner. Now the one of the basic objective which I have written here, that what kind of the objective we have. Now the one of the simplest objective that to measure the diameter of a given spherical object by use of the vernier calipers, and if you are just able to make the measurement of the diameter, so easily we can get the another information, hence discuss density. Given object. So this is the one of the basic objective we have frame here. Okay, so already we know that the density is the mass upon volume, and last time I have mentioned the method that to find out the least count of a vernier calipers. Apparatus required here, spherical object we have need, vernier calipers we have need, and both are here we have in the front of us. Now, theory, it is a device which used to measure the small length up to resolution. Resolution means that up to what limit it can make the measurement. So I have stated that 0.1 mm and the 0.01 centimeter इसका एक limit हो सकता है. Now, as I am just discussing the direct least count, so last time we have discussed that the difference between the MSD and the VSD, it makes the concept of the least count, and we have discussed that 10 vernier scale division, uh, uh, 10 vernier scale division having the length that is called the 9 mm. Okay, so one vernier scale division having the length that is called the 9 by 10 of mm. Okay, so it nears come about that is 0.9 mm, and one main scale division which having the that length that is called the 1 mm. Okay, so here we have just got the meaning. So as we are just approaching this one information in the basic formula, so directly we can got the least count. So least count is stated that MSD minus VSD, that 1 mm minus 0.9 mm. So we are just getting the meaning of the least count, that is zero point 0.1 mm. As I am just converting this least count into the centimeter, so easily I can write that 0.1 mm, that centimeter is to be divided by 10. So it comes about that 0.01 centimeter. So it's a basic fundamental that how can we get the meaning of the least count of a vernier calipers. Okay, so in the last lecture I have stated that this is the vernier scale we have. On the vernier scale we have near about, so on the vernier scale, we have the near about. This is the vernier scale we have. This is the sorry. This is the vernier scale we have. On the vernier scale, we have near about 11 lines which make the concept of the 10 division. Okay, so I am just approaching it that I am just completely closing the jaws. So the 10 division comprises near about 9 mm. Okay, and one division having that mean, and the one bigger main scale division which having its value, that is 10 mm. Okay, so here we are just getting the difference of very small amount. Okay, so we can compare, we can compute the least count. So it's a very easy thing from compared to the previous one lecture. If you don't seen, please we go through it and find out the lecture, so easily we'll get the idea. Now here we have to be mention also the some basic formulas those we needed to make the calculation. So I am just approaching that density. So the density makes the concept of mass upon volume, and the volume makes the reference of that. Suppose mass will be available in the gram, because I have taken the ball, so I know very well that what will be the mass of this ball. Okay, and the volume can be specified into that 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, so this is the volume, and suppose this one in the part of the meter cube. So I am just approaching the unit also, that mass upon volume, that is gram per meter cube. Okay, so this is the basic concept which I have used here. Now I am just showing that how can you utilize the meaning of the diagram. Here we have. Okay, so this is the basic concept of the diagram which we want to use here. In the each practical you must make the diagram. Okay, so here I have to be just attach the ball, because I am just making. So this is the part of the ball of which we want to make the diameter section. Okay, so this is the part of the ball we have. Okay, now all the portions which I have measured in the mentioned in the diagram. Internal jaws are there. Okay, this is the portion of the internal jaws we have. Okay, now outer jaws are there. These are the outer jaws we have. Main scale is there. This is the main scale we have, as per as the vernier scale is there. All the portion I have mentioned here. Okay, now here we have the task to mention the reading, and before starting the concept of the reading, we have made two certain observation. Already we have discussed the meaning of the least count we have. So it comes in the centimeter, that 0.01 centimeter, it's a part of the least count we have, and we should write from the theoretical concept. Okay, now mass of the given spherical object. So we will measure the mass of the this ball by the help of the physical balance. Okay, so suppose this one comes about that 5 gram. So I have just mentioned here. So the measurement not coming directly, these measurement can be listed up in the observation. Now next that is a task, we have to draw the table. So last time we have discussed the table also, and I am just giving the suggestion that inside the book so many other things are also attached in the part of the book, in the part of the table. So here we have conclude the very basic table. First I have mentioned the MSR, and it makes the meaning of the main scale reading. Now vernier constant, and sometime it is also mentioned that VSR into least count. VSR is equal to vernier scale reading, and generally it comes in the part of the constant. So we are just using the VC here. Okay. Now next we have to be make the measurement that A plus B cross C. Okay. MSR plus vernier constant into least count, and then after we will make the concern of the mean diameter. So mean diameter we will approach directly. Okay. So here I am just starting the basic method. We have to be take the one of the ball. Okay, or whatever the object which we have given inside the lab. Now I am just keeping the jaws of the vernier calipers to the ball. Okay, so it comes look like this. Okay, now what is the task we have? First we have to be discuss the main scale reading. So here I am just getting the meaning of the main scale here. Here just I am getting the meaning of the main scale, the zero of the vernier scale. Now this is the zero of the vernier scale we have. Now this I am approaching, this one is a zero of the vernier scale. It comes about the 3.9, because it is not coming directly to the bigger line, and the it comes the 3.9, because the figure which is just hide below the vernier scale, I can read easily as per my imagination, as before the 4 the 3 will come. Okay, and we have to be mentioned that 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the vernier scale, first line of the vernier scale is matches with the main scale, that is up to 3.9. So this is the basic fundamental to find out the meaning of the MSR we have. So easily I can write the meaning of the MSR here by the measurement, that is 3.9, and all it comes in the part of the centimeter. Now next target we have to find out the meaning of the vernier constant, which is the line of the vernier scale which match best with the main scale. Okay, so I have made the little bit zoom portion is there to you, so you easily can grasp the meaning. Now here I am just getting the idea that fifth line of the vernier scale, where's the fifth line we have. Now this is the fifth line we have, this is the fifth line, this fifth line is match very best to the main scale, so I can choose a vernier constant as a 5. Okay, so the 5 is the vernier constant with the multiplication of that 0.01. So I am just simplifying it, so it comes about that 3.95 centimeter. Okay, and so on I have to be taken the another reading also here. Here I have to be taken the another reading also in the similar manner. Just I am just keeping it in front of you. Now further I am just making the little bit dislocation of the jaws is there. Further I am just approaching these jaws on the ball. Okay, and need not to be pushed the vernier calipers with the high pressure. Otherwise the ball will shrink. Okay, or will crumble. Okay, so gently you must put the jaws of the vernier calipers around the ball. Okay, easily it will that stick in the jaws. And further I am just getting the same reading, but this time it comes near about 4. मेन स्केल का जो रीडिंग है बच्चों, वो जस्ट 4 के ऊपर टच हो रहा है, बिकॉज आई कैन सी इजीली द वर्नियर स्केल का जो पहला लाइन है वो मेन स्केल के साथ बिल्कुल 4 के ऊपर एग्जैक्ट हो रहा है. इट कैन पॉसिबल बिकॉज द डायमेंशन ऑफ द बॉल कीपिंग समथिंग इरेगुलर. ओके, सो आई कैन राइट दैट 4.0 centimeter is the basic meaning we have, and then after we have to be make the conclusion about the vernier constant. Okay, so amongst the 10 line which is make the best matchup with the main scale. Okay, so here I can utilize the portion number, seventh line is having the best matchup. So whenever the seventh line having it the best matchup with the part, so I can write that 0.01. Okay, so it comes about 4.07 centimeter. Okay, so this is the basic meaning we have. Okay, now next further I am just making the dislocation of the jaws, and further I am utilizing it. So it comes now it comes for 3.9 also. So it comes in the part of the 3.9. Okay, so I can write here, suppose the vernier constant it comes in the part of that 6, 0.01. So easily we can make the calculation, that's 3.96 of centimeter. Okay, now fourth one reading is coming that 4 centimeter, with the concern of that suppose this one is also the 5 into 0.01. So I can easily write that to 4.05 centimeter. Okay, now the fifth reading, suppose we are just getting 3.9 also. Okay, so it comes about 4 into 0.01. So I can write easily that 3.94 centimeter. So next what we have to do, we have to be make the mean diameter, because these are all the diameters we have. So dear students, as I am just making the mean of that portion, and I have used the simplest formula, d mean is equal to d1 plus d2 plus d3 plus d4 plus d5 upon 5. So it comes about 3.994 centimeter. Okay, we have made the average. Now what should we do next? Now dear student, next we have to be make the calculation, and already I have told that we have discussed the mass, that is, so easily I can write the meaning of the mass, that is 5 gram. And we have to be make the conversion of the diameter into the radius. So I am just making the calculation that density is equal to 5 gram is there, 4 by 3 into pi, and meaning of the r we have, so we have the diameter. So to make the make the meaning of that, we are just writing that 3.994 is to be divided by 2, so it makes the concept of the radius we have. Okay, and suppose this one is the part of the centimeter, okay, because so I can write easily that centimeter cube is there. Okay, so whenever I am just completely solving it, so it makes the concept of the density finalize, need not to be make the too much cutting in that part, directly you can write the meaning of the density here. So dear students, whenever I am just completely solving it, so it comes about 0.1756 gram per centimeter cube. So this is the simplest method to make the vernier calipers to find out the external diameter of the given spherical objects. Okay, so it's a very interesting device we have. Now the next time that I'll show you that how can we utilize this vernier calipers to find out the depth, external diameter, internal diameter, and the height of a given object, that is called the calorimeter, or the simply I can use a word here that is called the glass is there. Okay, so this is the simplest method. Now still we have the work in this exercise, that how can we finalize it. Now what kind of the possible result, because each practical having its own result, dear students. So here we can use the basic concept of the result, that is result number 1. The mass of given object is 5 gram. Now the second result, we have the density of given object, and that object available in the part of the spherical manner. Spherical is 0.1756 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, now what are the basic precautions we have? We have to be discuss the basic precautions. First, remove the zero error. This is the first basic portion we have. Now dear students, I have written the two another basic precautions during the experiment. Now completely fix the internal and the external jaws on the object. Okay, so you must properly that attach the object between the jaws. So this is the this is the basic responsibility you have. And do not drag the vernier scale on the main scale, because whenever you are just using it, so you must little bit lose the controlling screw which we have given on the scale. So easily it can be moved on the vernier scale, easily can move on the vernier scale. So these are the basic precautions whenever we are just discussing the concept of the each any apparatus. You must ensure the justified use of that apparatus in front of you. So this is your responsibility. Okay, so this is the basic that mean representation of the vernier calipers. Now we will discuss the some more that mean measurement methods by the help of the vernier calipers in the coming lectures. Okay, thank you.